What's going on, guys? This is Cunine and welcome to my review of Wizards and Warriors on the Nintendo Entertainment System, a game developed by Rare, which is a very good indicator of quality. I covered one of the games, Solar Jetman, on my channel. Click here to check it out. Other than Solar Jetman, they have many superb games such as Slalom, RC Pro-Am, and Marble Madness. It also spawned 3 sequels, yet another indicator of quality. It was published by the highly acclaimed Acclaim in late 1987. Wizards and Warriors is a platforming game, and as such is very similar to others such as Super Mario Bros. And Mega Man. However, it shows a striking resemblance to Castlevania in regards to game mechanics. You play as Koros traveling through the forests of Elrond to Castle Ironspire. On the way, you must defeat multiple enemies and collect enough gems to fight the boss in each area. Keys and chests are also scattered around the area. Once you obtain a key, you can open chests that correspond with a color. Chests hold a variety of items, however the majority simply hold gems. Occasionally you will get items or power-ups from chests. These are not necessary to beat the game, however it makes it incredibly easier. As with many games in the Nintendo Entertainment System, the main objective is to fight the final boss and save the princess. To find the final boss, you must go through each cave, which is similar to a maze in which there are many dead ends and only one correct path. When you find the correct path, a guard will be defending the entrance if you have not collected enough gems. Playing the game is challenging, however the overall game is very easy because it's literally impossible to lose. When you lose all of your lives, you will be given a continue screen, in which you can hit any button to continue exactly as you left off. Similar to most platformers, you press the A button to jump and the B button to attack. Uninterestingly, the D-pad controls direction and the start button pauses the game. After defeating a boss, the map is shown. This indicates where you were and where you are going. It also shows how many areas you have left until the final boss. I would have liked another map showing the area you are currently in, similar to Solar Jetman. On the bottom of the screen, important indicators are shown. This includes health, amount of lives, items, keys, and score. As for saving, this leads to my number one complaint. There is none. You must play the entire game in one sitting, and from averages based on others' playtime, it takes nearly 9 hours. This is atrocious. The story of Wizards and Warriors is a rather interesting one. You play as the hero, Koros, on his journey to defeat the evil wizard Malkil and rescue the princess. I say the princess with quotations because you never get a name for the final damsel. All throughout the game you get the names for every princess, but the single most important princess doesn't get a name. How does that make any sense? Nevertheless, the antagonist Malkil has gone mad with magic and is now using it to control demons, insects, and the undead. Koros is armed with a legendary bright sword, a sword that is powerful enough to beat creatures that have fallen under Malkil's spell and must venture through the forests of Elrond to get to Malkil's castle. Being one of the earliest releases for Rare, and one of the earliest releases on the Nintendo Entertainment System, you would expect graphics to be lacking. Don't get me wrong, the graphics for Wizards and Warriors are subpar at best, but being released so early makes them acceptable. They even got a nomination for Best Graphics in Nintendo Power Awards '88. The same goes for sound effects. Nothing spectacular, but for the time, it was acceptable. Sound effects also got a nomination in the Nintendo Power Awards '88. Music is where this game separates from just being acceptable. The music in this game is great, and many times feels like it's arcade-worthy. Like I previously stated, this game is pretty easy considering there are infinite continues, and the princess not having a clear name ruins the ending. This all leads to the realization that there is absolutely no replay value in the game. Wizards and Warriors is a good game, and I picked up my copy for around $5. For that price, buy it if you find it, but don't go out of your way. I'm giving Wizards and Warriors a 7.6 out of 10 based on the interesting gameplay, excellent story, admirable music, and satisfying graphics. However, this game has many flaws, and some examples of this are the atrocious saving, anticlimactic ending, little difficulty, and no in-game map. Disagree? Have suggestions for the next video? Leave what you would have scored the game and any suggestions you might have in the comments. My last video was a review of Crash Bash, the first Crash Bandicoot game not developed by Naughty Dog. Click here to check it out. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see similar content.